Case of being wrongfully accused. An Army reservist charged with a crime that he did not commit.
Police say they charged him based on a tip. Someone thought Private First Class Stephen McDowell looked like the suspect in a pawn shop burglary. Investigators told us they only presented the evidence to a prosecutor who decides whether or not to go forward with charges. Prosecutors said they only acted on evidence presented by police.
After our taking action investigation, they dropped their case against McDowell, and police charged a new suspect. The silver lining to overcoming life's obstacles is the chance to help someone else that faces a similar challenge.
Tam Jackson helped her son battle his case, and she's on the other side now and using her testimony to help others.
WHNT News 19's Courtney Crown shares the story from the mother of the accused.
Author Tam Jackson writes about the fight of your life in her new book, whether that's a death, a disease, or loving someone through an arrest. She promises the reader,
if you don't know what I mean, then you haven't had that fight yet. Keep living. You will. This book is written to help prepare you. Through this book, they can learn so many lessons of faith that it'll steer them in the right directions. It'll cause them to want to think, what must I do to save my kid?
Tam's a fighter. She was taken away from her mother as a child, suffers through an autoimmune disease, and worked tirelessly to prove her son, Stephen McDowell's innocence in a misidentification case. The latter part led the former writer to pick up her pen again.
And as I was going through this, as we were all going through it, the last thing on my mind was that writing or publishing or anything. The main thing on my mind was making sure that my kid was okay.
Her book, Mother of the Accused, specifically details the journey of proving Stephen's innocence. It all started with a phone call on her birthday, January 27th, 2017. It was Stephen calling from a Madison County jail cell, booked for crimes he didn't commit. That's when Tam began fulfilling her promise to her sons.
And I told them, if you're guilty, I can't get you out of that. I won't get you out of it. What I'll do is I'll write you, I'll put money on your books, I'll come and visit, but if you're innocent, I will fight for you until I breathe my last breath.
There are 165 pages in this book, pages that are full of lessons from the Bible. One of those lessons comes from the story of David and Goliath. A small man fights a giant in order to save his people. And it turns out not all giants in life are human.
The criminal justice system is one of the biggest giants in the world. No matter how people feel, how inadequate they may feel, or how they may feel that they don't fit in, or nobody's going to hear them or listen to them, for you to come along and turn around not just a situation, one family situation, but a community's situation. The entire community can see that there is hope. And so in the book, I tell everybody, look in your backyard. Where is your Courtney Crown? Are you the Courtney Crown in your community?
We all have a voice, whether it's through a pen, a screen, or even a camera. We just have to use it to protect each other. In Huntsville, Courtney Crown, WHNT News 19.
Are you the Courtney Crown?
I know, she is such a gem.
In your community.
I know, we're just tearing up.
Part of this tale is proving that we hear you. We get dozens of emails and calls daily asking reporters to investigate a situation. We do our best to respond to each. The best outcomes are the ones that change lives and promise better days ahead.
And we sincerely hope that you'll continue to trust us with your stories. We'll see as many through as we can. You can email us at news.department@whnt.com. We'll be right back.